Welcome, my Energizer bunnies. How you doing today? It's Chris here. Today we're talking about this nuclear reactor right here, the Energizer 5th tier submarine. So before we get there, we have to talk about what the 4th tier even frickin' does over here, because it's actually a little bit different than BTD5 in battles. First of all, if you guys don't know, BTD5 in battles, the nuclear submarine did infinite popping power against balloons. And if you put him in the right spot, he could basically infinitely pop every single balloon on the screen. It was actually pretty darn sweet. Now, with this guy, alright, let's test this out. First of all, let's send out just a couple rainbows right here and see how much damage he's actually doing to these guys. Alright, not too bad, man. He's going to take these rainbows down to nothing. Good, that's what he should be doing. But, uh-oh, we have some bad news for you guys. If we change this to 10 rainbows, and I do 2 sets of them, 1 and 2, uh-oh, balloons are leaking. What? What? Why did balloons leak through? No, how about just 10 rainbows, man? Why would balloons leak through? We just popped all the balloons. Because he's reaching his pop limit. He only can pop 30 balloons per nuclear blast, or whatever the heck he does over there. So his pop limit is really, really low. And honestly, I think that they're probably going to buff in this thing, because this thing is just not good enough as it currently is. Now, I should mention that he does do a multitude of things over here, guys. He doesn't just pop balloons. So let's talk about the Bloons reactor right here. Submerge to detect camo, which is already what this does, but then pop balloons and reduce the ability and cooldowns of nearby water-based monkeys by 15%. So if you're going for a pretty hard water level right here, this may end up helping out just a little bit. But who cares that much about ability cooldowns? Are we really using a bunch of water tower abilities? Probably not. So overall, we're using this guy mostly for either the camo detection, which is already this upgrade, or for the little bit of extra pops that we get out of this guy for this upgrade. Okay, now that we've got that under the belt, can he pop anything like a ceramic or something like that? Not even freaking close. He doesn't even get close to popping the ceramics in his current spot. In other spots, he might do a little bit better job, but yeah, as it currently is, not all that strong. One thing that I should mention, though, that they don't mention in the game, is that it actually makes it so rainbows cannot regen inside of this thing. So, it ends up not being as horrible as you might want it to be against regen balloons. He's got sort of a powerhouse against regen balloons, but of course, after they leave his range, they can start doing it. Now, the reason why you can tell this is because they have that little aura around them. See the little green aura around them right there? That shows that they are not regenning, guys. They're going to slowly die. Eventually, hopefully, they'll get taken down unless they sneak through my freaking defense right here, dude. Alright. So that's the 4th tier. Now we gotta talk about the Energizer. $34 whopping $1,000 on easy. This thing must be amazing. This thing must take down all the balloons. Well, let's test out against 10 regen rainbows right here. Alright. Oh no. Oh, we're reaching our pop limit already. What the... What? Maybe he does damage against ceramics or Moab class blues or something. Let's set up some Moabs and some ceramics over here. Obviously, this is where his power comes in. No, none of that either. Oh crap. It looks like this guy is complete and utter garbage. What the heck does he even do? Let's read about him right here, man. Okay. Hero earns XP 50% faster while in Energizer's radius. Cooldowns for abilities of water monkeys in the radius are halved. Guys, if you using this thing, you probably suck at this game. I don't understand this one at all. Now, maybe they're going to buff this in the future or something like that, but as it currently is, this is a bad tower. It just is a bad tower. Now, sure, you'll get abilities faster, so if you're planning on using, like, a crap ton of, like, weirdo... Like, if this is going to be your strategy here, where you're just going to build a crap ton of, like, insta-killing Buccaneers over here, and you got the ability cooldown down to, like, nothing, like, okay, alright. I guess I can understand that. Get some Pirate Lord action in here and get these things. Now our cooldowns are all half of what they normally are. And then if BFBs come out, like, guess what, man? Hundreds of BFBs, doesn't matter. We just insta-kill the crap out of these things. Alright, I get that. Completely understand that. But that's not most people's strategies. And it's probably not going to work out in real games either, because you got a bunch of balloons and other stuff you're going to have to deal with over here. So realistically, this is an overpowered camo detection tower that somehow does a little bit of extra pops. That's really what he is. Honestly, the 50% extra XP for your hero might end up mattering for you, but I just don't think it's going to be enough to counter him over here. I don't think it's going to be enough to counter the fact that he costs $34,000 right here. You're going to have to get this guy so early in the game to get him enough experience for this to actually even matter in the long run. But, yeah, I don't even want to go any further than that, guys. I just want to talk about how I don't like this submarine right here. As I currently see him, he's just a bad tower. You can try him out for your own good over here, but with that weirdo 30 pop limit, he's just not going to be worth it at all. You know, it's not enough. It's not enough, guys. But if you enjoyed, make sure you press that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and of course, have a super duper delicious day.